Hey out there, and welcome back. I'm Kate, and I'm super happy that you're here today. Today's practice is going to be a mostly standing flow that focuses on postures that don't need your hands. So no chaturanga, no down dog, not even a table in sight today. So you probably won't need any props at all. Really, you don't even need a mat. But if you want to, grab a quiet spot, roll out your mat, or don't, and let's get moving. All right, so there's no surprise here. We're gonna start standing. So go ahead and stand up at the top of your mat. I'm gonna stay right here for just a second. You're gonna take a minute just to kind of stomp your feet into the floor. It sounds kind of silly, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because it's fun and because it helps to wake up your feet. So maybe take that right foot, stomp it out, tap it on the floor. Take the left foot, stomp it out, tap it on the floor. You got it. Shake out that left leg. Shake out the right one. And then make your way into Tadasana, right? So you're gonna find your feet underneath your hips underneath your shoulders, and take a few rounds just to roll your shoulders up and back and down. Right, inhale, roll them up. As you exhale, roll them back and down. Keep going with that in one direction. And then switch and go in the other direction. Nice, easy breaths here. One more. Roll those shoulders around. And then relax them away from your ears. Feel your shoulder blades on your back. And take your right ear and drop it over your right shoulder. Roll your chin to your chest. And inhale, roll up to the other side. And go like that just a couple of times, back and around. We are going to focus on our legs for the most part, but let's just not forget about this upper half for now. One more time over to the right side. And one more time over the left. And then back through the middle. Drop your chin to your chest. Inhale as you lift your head. Stretch your arms up and overhead. Take your right hand, drop it down by your side. Stretch up and reach over. Nice side stretch here. Inhale up through the middle. Right arm reaches. Left hand's gonna drop down. Tailbone nice and long. Inhale, come on back up. And when you exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Okay, we're going right into it. So you're gonna take your left foot and step it back just a little bit. So we've got this little tiny step back. Your thighs are still parallel, right? So hands can come to prayer. They can reach straight out in front. You're gonna take a breath in. When you exhale, sink your hips down. So those thighs stay parallel. Feel that right heel root down into the floor. Come on back up. Just a couple of those. We're gonna wake up this right leg. Lower it down and press it back up. One more. Lower it down and press back up. And just switch. Left foot steps, right foot takes that little tiny step back. Ready? Inhale, squat it down, hips move back, root into that left heel. Come on, back up. Two more. Inhale it down, exhale it up. As much weight in this front foot as you can manage and not much back here. Lower it down and press back up, okay? We're gonna add on to this as we go. Right, so shift over onto your right foot again. Take your left foot and step it back, this little tiny squat step, right? And you inhale, you're gonna lower it down. Right heel roots, come on back up. Two more, we're gonna add a tree after this third one, right? So lower and press, lower, and then press. As you press the floor away to stand, draw your left knee in, sweep your knee open and find a tree pose. And find your gaze point, right? Something out in front. Hands can come to Anjali Mudra, arms can go out to the side, you can stretch your arms up. You get to pick here. Find your breath. Take this left knee, now you're gonna point it straight forward. And then step it straight back. Come into your crescent lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. Scissor those inner thighs, strong through the legs. Hands come down to prayer. Gonna slowly lower this left knee down to the floor. Inhale, sweep those arms out, reach up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, pull your hips back, sweep those arms behind you. Runner's lunge, Ardha Hanuman. Work to straighten that right leg. Inhale, rock it forward. Sink your hips. Exhale, pull it back. One more of those. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, pull it back. Doing great. This time you're gonna rock forward, stretch your arms up, lift your back knee, come back into your crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to prayer. We step forward, coming back onto your right foot. Slide your left knee in, open it into tree. Yes. Take your left knee, point it straight forward, and step it down. Right where we started, Tadasana. Sweep your arms out, reach them up. Exhale and fold, Uttanasana dive. Sweep those arms behind you for a moment. Inhale, sink your hips. Reach your arms up. Find your chair. Press the floor away. Come all the way up to stand. Arms right alongside your body. Okay, same thing on the second side, right? So you're gonna take this right foot, step it back. Thighs still parallel. Work your low belly in gently. 3 little squatty things, right? Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, press back up. And lower. And press. Again, lower. And press, pull that right knee in. Sweep it open, Vrikshasana, tree pose. You can press your right foot to your inner thigh, feel your inner thigh press into your foot. Got a little sandwich action happening there, and your arms can do whatever you want them to do here. Gorgeous. All right, right knee points straight forward. Step it back, crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Scissor through your inner thighs, sink deep into your hips. Hands come down to prayer, core strong. Lower that back knee all the way down onto the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Ardha Hanuman, press the floor away. Pull your hips back, work to straighten that left leg. Inhale, rock forward, sink your hips. Exhale, pull it back. Again, inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, pull it back. This time, as you rock forward, bend that front knee, lift the back knee, crescent lunge, inhale. Okay, here we go, stepping into tree. Hands can come to prayer if you want. Shift onto your left foot. Sweep your right leg in. Open it up. Right knee comes forward. Step it down. Reach those arms up. Inhale. Exhale and fold. Uttanasana. As you go, sweep those hands behind your back. Fingertips reach toward the sky. Bend your knees. Sink your hips. Chair pose. Bring those arms back up. Press the floor away. Rise up. Take your arms down. And around. Okay. So we're going to add on to that just a little bit. Okay? Okay. Here we go. So same idea. You're going to take your right foot right underneath you, right? Left foot steps back. Little tiny squatty lunge thing, right? Thighs parallel. Here we go. Sink your hips. Press it back up. 2 more of these, right? Sink your hips. Press it back up. Last one. And press it back up. Here we go. We're going to add. So you're going to sink your hips just like we did before. Press it back up. Come all the way up. Right knee straight. Left knee in. Take your left foot. Kick it straight forward. Arms come up overhead. You're going to bend this right knee. Sink your hips back until you can't go any farther, and then drop your left heel. So we're here in this place. Press the floor away. Come on up to stand. As you do, draw this left foot back into its little mini squat position. 2 more of those. You ready? Sink your hips. Press it up. Left knee into your chest. Take that left foot, kick it straight forward. Bend your right knee, take your hips back like we were gonna come into a pistol squat, and then drop your left heel to the floor. Don't have to go super low. If you wanna go lower than I'm going, that's cool. Press the floor away, straighten this right leg, drag the left one back. Come onto the ball of that foot behind you. One more. We got a little bit of a burn happening, yeah? Sink your hips. Yeah, I do too. Come on up, press the floor away, left knee in. Kick that left foot out. Bend your right knee, come into your pistol as low as you want to go, drop that left heel. Press the floor away, drag it in, lift your left leg up. This time we wrap. Find eagle legs, hands come to prayer. Ooh, oh, there's some burn happening. We got this. Warrior 3, slow and steady, left leg's gonna go back. We're almost there, just breathe. You're doing great. Crescent lunge. Oh, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, open, warrior 2. Hands come to prayer, skandasana, push into this right foot, sink your hips back. Without the hands, maybe it means you don't go as low. Totally fine. Rock it forward, reverse your warrior, right knee bends, right hand stretches up, reaches back. Warrior 2 on your inhale, and take that right forearm to the top of your thigh, side angle. Feel that left inner thigh working. Right thigh is on fire. It's gonna be fine. Warrior 2, inhale, make your way up, and we're gonna windmill, right? So take this left hand, reach it toward the front of your mat, pivot on the ball of your back foot, crescent lunge. Hands come to prayer, slowly lower that back knee. Inhale those arms up. Just one, exhale, pull your hips back. Ardha Hanuman. Rock forward, warrior 3 on that right foot. Shift your weight, press the floor away. Arms can reach behind you and front, hands can come to prayer. Come all the way up, wrap that left leg one more time around the right. Sink your hips. Press the floor away, come on back up. Step that left foot down, Tadasana. Inhale those arms out and up. Exhale and fold. Sweep those arms behind your back. Yes, sink your hips. Chair pose, arms reach. Press the floor away, come all the way up. Let your arms come down by your sides. Let's do it again. Yes, left foot roots. Take that right foot, step it back. Inner thighs, or tops of the thighs parallel. We do our 3 little squats first, right? Inhale, lower it down. Press that floor away. Come on back up. Fire up that left quad, the left glute. Press. Left hamstring's working. It's all going. Sink. Press it up. Lift your knee in. We're going for this pistol squat variation, right? So kick your right foot forward. Bend your left knee. Sink your hips back, 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 back. When you get as low as you want to go, drop that right heel. Work on control here. Come all the way up to stand. Drag your right foot back behind you. Ball the foot to the mat. Little tiny squat. Sink your hips. Press the floor away. Come on up. Right knee in. Kick that right foot out. Pistol that squat. Sink it down. Drop your right heel. Press into the floor. Straighten that left leg. Drag it back. We've got one more. We can do it. Sink your hips. Little baby squat. Press it up. Right knee in. Kick it out. Last little pistol. Sink your hips. Drop that heel. Drag it all the way back. Stand up. Pull your right leg into your chest. We're going to wrap for eagle legs, right? Sink your hips back. And you can find those right toes to the floor. Yeah, why not? Or you can wrap if you're feeling hardcore. Here we go. Warrior 3. Start to take that right leg back behind you. Crescent lunge. Sink your hips. Shit's getting serious in here. Warrior two. Feel your core engage gently here. Nice long spine. Energy from fingertip to fingertip. Hands come to prayer. Skandasana, bend that right knee. You can come all the way down if that feels comfortable, or stay a little bit higher. We're going to reverse warrior to this front leg, right? So bend your left knee, windmill it up, stretch that left arm back. Warrior two, side angle. Stretch that right arm long. Back through warrior two. Take that right hand, sweep it down and toward the front of your mat, pivot on the ball of your back foot, crescent lunge. Hands come to prayer, core strong, lower it down nice and slow. Right knee to the mat, inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, pull your hips back. To warrior three, here we go. Shift into that left foot. Press the floor away. Vira three. Work that inner right thigh toward the ceiling. Eagle that right leg. Stand up. Wrap it around. Sink your hips. Press into the floor. Come all the way up. Draw that right knee in. Step it down. Inhale. Those arms sweep out and reach up. Exhale, dive it forward, sweep those hands behind you, palms face each other, fingertips toward the sky. Chair pose, sink your hips. We're coming all the way down to the floor now, right? So take your feet nice and wide, slowly, 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 knees open, come all the way down, roll all the way down onto your back. Arms out to the sides. Take a breath. That was like the most intense 16 minutes of my life. I hope you're doing okay over there. Take your right ankle over the top of your left thigh. Let your arms just drop to the sides. Flex that right foot and then lift your left knee in toward your chest. An unassisted figure four. Nice deep breath here. When you exhale, drop it all over to the left until you're stepping on that right foot. Spin your chest to the right. Inhale, bring it up through the middle. Left foot still on the floor. You can bring your right leg all the way across so those thighs cross. Lift your knees in toward your chest. And then drop those crossed legs over to the right. And slide your gaze to the left. Bring it back up through the middle. Plant that left foot, arm or leg still right where they were. Right leg crossed, arms can come right by your sides. Press into that left foot. And for just a beat, lift your hips. So we're in this funky, bridgey type deal. Left heel roots. Whole foot's on the floor, but feel where that left foot, or that left heel really roots down. And then let your hips drop to the floor. Knees in, uncross your legs, stretch your legs up. For just a moment here. Legs in space. Roll out your ankles. Point and flex. And as the soles of your feet stretch up, take your arms back, reach behind you. And bend your knees in. Feet to the mat, arms out to your sides again. Take your left ankle, cross it over the top of your right thigh. Flex your left foot without using those hands. Draw your right knee in. Beautiful. Let your legs go all the way over to the right until you're stepping on that left foot. Feel your inner left thigh move away from you gently as you roll your gaze to the left. And up through center. Cross that left leg all the way over. Draw both knees in again, and you can take your knees over to the left. And your gaze to the right. And back up through the middle. Keep the cross of your legs. Drop your right foot to the mat. Bring your arms right alongside your body. Shoulder blades in. Press into that right foot. Lift your hips. Just feel that right glute fire for another moment or two. And slowly set your hips back down. Uncross your legs. Draw both knees in. And then stretch both feet up one more time. Take your arms, reach them alongside your ears. Stretch back. Close your eyes. And breathe. Draw both knees in. Rock a little side to side. Arms can come out to the sides. Roll some circles on your low back. And then roll them in the other direction. And drop your feet to the floor. Take a moment here. Maybe a couple of rounds of cat and cow before we close. You're going to feel that low back lift gently off the floor. Tailbone, sitting bones root down, arc, into the mat. And on your exhale, you're going to pull your belly button back, round your low back into the floor. And just keep going like that. One more. And stretch those legs out. Take a couple of breaths right here. And close your eyes. And breathe. And you can stay here as long as you'd like. When you're ready to come out, move your fingers and wiggle your toes. Bring your arms in by your sides and pull your knees in toward your chest. And we're just going to start to roll gently forward and back. Maybe your hands take your backs of your thighs. You're going to start to kick yourself up. Work that core just a little bit more before we come all the way up. And find a comfortable seat. And pause here. Let your eyes slide closed. Feel the crown of your head stretch up. Bring your palms together into Anjali Mudra. And bow your head and honor your time on the mat today. This practice with no chaturanga and no down dog. And look, we did it. Thank you for practicing with me. I look forward to spending time with you again soon. As always, it's a super big help if you comment, if you like, if you subscribe, share with a friend, all of those things. Spread the love and make it a great day.